Blog post, we got a lot of interesting, actually very good information on Jubilee Bishop. We've also got a strike time video where it confirms that the developers are working on White Tiger. We've got farmability, fountainability for Yellow Jacket, and stature. Probably the most glaring thing not in this blog post or the strike time video is something to do with the Yags announcement for the first person to complete Dark Dimension 4. You know, a lot of people are anticipating getting 100 Call or 100 Ghost. I'm guessing it's going to be Call. No word on that, although Zeke did comment on Reddit that it's currently in the works. Now, I just wanted, there's going to be what is the point of this team? You know, we've got an amazing symbiote team for raids. Well, they're very much creating a new raid called Doom Raid. It's basically Ultimus 8. As far as the currency and the way it's going to replace Ultimus 7. We're going to be going to the Doom raids. But let's read the blog post. I got to say that I'm fairly excited about the Jubilee and Bishop kit. The only thing that kind of bothers me about the Bishop kit is that he has they waited to sell all of the Red Guardian because he spawns with taunt and defense up. Before disclosing that Bishop would have that as well, and I find his kit to be highly interesting. Anyways, let's get to the blog post. Past and future collide. Greetings, commanders. Bring on the energy and prepare or light some fireworks this week as Xavier's private check. The Blackboard is back again to drop off the 2 members of the Astonishing X-Men team. And after the mutant meet and greet, we've got the lowdown on a new raid, which is going to be the Doom Raid. On our next returning legend, which is going to be Phoenix is next Monday, but they also talk about Nick Fury. Reappearing Blitz, which is going to be Black Panther, and then we're going to have Kitty Pryde. And events to bolster your new roster. We're starting things off first with the grand finale. And I just also want to point out, I'm personally guessing that we will get Iceman on Monday or Tuesday. It could be Sunday, but I don't think they want to do a Sunday. Jubilee. The time is nearly upon us for the arrival of Jubilee, the Astonishing X-Men's legendary controller. We've given you a taste of her capabilities, but today revealing her entire explosive kit. It's pretty good, actually. And they did spend a lot of time in the strike time explaining why Jubilee is legendary. She definitely has a legendary kit, in my opinion. I'm actually relatively excited about it. Also, we've got a little notice right here. It says one of the developers, and this is the developer build, so you see the developer window there, White Tiger. So they are working on White Tiger, and we're guessing that White Tiger will go into the Defenders team, of course, because Punisher has kind of been moved off of that team. And I just want to introduce all of you guys to Luke. He's trying to eat Cheese Wow, but he definitely wants me to feed him. It's almost his feeding time, and he's going to be in my face for the duration of this video. Let's go. All right. Growing Nimber teenager discovering her powers, a powerful force that led to multiple X-Men teams while providing moral compass during the group's main adventures. Those leadership qualities raise her up as legendary anchor of the Astonishing X-Men team. Beast is going to go to that team as well. Where in addition to bolstering her team, she blinds and stuns her enemies with mesmerizing attacks. And it looks like it's going to be, the primary purpose of it is going to be a Doom Raid team. Okay, Hero, Global Mutant, Controller, Astonishing X-Men, Legendary, Basic, Firework Blast, attack the primary target for 290% damage, 70% chance to apply blind. That definitely makes her legendary status. And in raids, always apply blind. Now, we saw this in the footage on the strike time video, and they also mentioned it that her assist and counterattack, which usually is information that you can only find on msf.gg, sometimes it's different than the basic attack, but the assist counterattack does do the blind, so a lot of people are speculating that she would be quite good with the Striker Isoclast, although the strike time video suggested that they liked Skirmisher on her. We'll find out, right? Special. Now, we had disclosure on this before, and it pretty much is similar to that of a Red Skull kind of ultimate. Energy cost 3/5. Apply offense up to self and all Astonishing X-Men allies. Attack primary target for 300% damage. Gain assist at 50% damage from all Astonishing X-Men, so they're all going to assist and go in kind of like that Red Skull ultimate. Gain assist at 50% damage for 2 random non-summon, non-Astonishing X-Men allies. Kind of gives us some flexibility outside of the team. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. So deflects are blocks. So basically the deflects are not going to matter on this ability. On kill, Spread 3 negative effects from the primary target to all of the enemies. This will not spread stun. Now, that'd be pretty cool splitting blind, right? We got to see how that works. Now, we did not know this, and I think this is a very good ability. Ultimate 4/4, so she's going to do it first. Tag primary target for 400% damage, 50% piercing, and reduce speed bar for 25%, and apply stun. Love it. Always good, right? Stun. Turn 1 stun is good. Attack all other enemies for 200% damage, 50% piercing. Apply slow. And then in raids, it's going to do offense down for 2 turns for all enemies. Now, her passive we've read before. It's kind of a combination of Carnage and Miss Marvel. Also, it does give, facilitates some extra things going on with Beast. And I'm guessing that Beast is going to be the primary healer. And Bishop is going to be a blaster, but also the tank. We'll get to that here in a second. Astonishing X-Men draw ally drops below 50% health, feel ally speed bar by 30%, and generate ability energy for allied beasts. So he's going to kind of be that healing mechanic on the team. Plus, there's going to be a lot of evasion. On enemy death, fill all Astonishing X-Men ally speed bar by 25%. Very much like Carnage, although it's on death. So you can't just flip them below, drop them into 25%, let them toggle, or let them bleed out. You want to actually kill them off. On this characters in each Astonishing X-Men or Wolverine ally's turn, although I don't see Wolverine going into this team if you have Bishop, apply assist now randomly to either self, Wolverine, or another Astonishing X-Men ally. Cool. Gain 30% max health for self and Astonishing X-Men allies. That's great. And in raids, they're going to get extra speed and extra damage. Now, up until recently, I was talking about getting, like, for Red Stars, Iceman getting 5 reds. I don't know if I'm going to have the resources for all these characters. I feel very confident saying that I want to try to get 5 red on Jubilee and also Bishop. And in optimal world, I want to get a 5 red on Iceman also, but I'm actually probably going to have to take a 4 red on Iceman. I just don't have enough resources, and I believe that my primary focus is going to be on Jubilee and Bishop. As we revealed, you'll need Pimtech, Team, Ant-Man, Wasp, Stature, Ghost, and Yellow Jacket at a minimum of 5 stars to recruit Jubilee. Ghost was added to the War Store. Yellow Jacket and Stature are going to be hard node farmable. One of them, I think Yellow Jacket's going to be Doom, and Stature is going to be more early game. We'll get to that later in the video. Bishop, I'm pretty excited about this guy. I like his kit. It's very smart. It actually tingled my brain. It feels good, and we're going to go into it. I actually really think this is a brilliant kit. Hopefully it gets use outside of just raids, just the new Doom raid, but looks like we're going to have a pretty powerful combo with Jubilee and Bishop. Take your enemy's best shot with Bishop. Luca Bishop is a mutant born in a dystopian 21st nightmare where Sentinels had taken control of North America and mutants were imprisoned in relocation camps. While tracking down a mutant criminal, Bishop entered a time portal, became stranded in the past before the Sentinels took control. It'd be kind of cool to have Sentinels in the game, right? I know other games do have Sentinels, so that'd be kind of fun. Oh, we'll have to see. Maybe that's asking too much. Bishop's mutant abilities allows him to manipulate and absorb most types of energy and then rechannel the energy from a form of a concussive blast. As a member of Strike, Bishop gains taunt and defense up on spawn. No wonder they didn't release Bishop's kit before they sold us all those Red Guardian packs. Wow. I've said this many a times that this pre-taunt is a pretty cool mechanic, right? And I was pretty excited about Red Guardian, but boy, they didn't disclose Bishop was going to have a similar mechanic that Red Guardian until we had bought all the packs. Give him props for thinking about it at least. Synergize with Jubilee and vaporize foes with high damage attacks. Give your enemies a blast from the future. Now, the Strike Time video suggested that he could be a striker, I believe. Let's just skip there. We got Hero, Cosmic Mutant, Blaster, Astonishing X-Men, Basic, Beam Shot, Clear counter on primary target, attack primary target for 270% damage, then gain counter, and it cannot be counterattacked. Now, both of his abilities right here have very low cooldowns. 3/3 and his ultimate, but his passive is what highly interests. Looks like he's going to do a significant amount of damage. His special, Retaliation Laser, energy cost 3T. That's 3/3. That's low. Attack primary target for 300% damage. If Jubilee's an ally, gain offense up. Do a lot more damage instead. Apply offense up and defense up to Jubilee. This attack is unavoidable and always crits. Now, in the game right now, Namor has an ultimate ability that always crits. But here's the deal. You cannot crit into deflect. At least the way it works right now. Even though it says always crits, the way the game works right now, if you do that into deflect, it will not crit. It will not crit. That block for some mechanics somehow overrides all crits. If a crit is available, it will crit. So that does mean that this damage is quite a bit more. And then this is the one that really has my interest. Energy cost 2/2. Attack primary adjacent targets for 270% damage. If charged, attack for much more damage instead. Remove charge. Now, this is the part of the kit that highly intrigues me, and I very much like it. It has basically an intermittent taunt, which I think is brilliant, actually. On spawn, if charged, gain regeneration and clear charge. And again, we talked about this already. Gain taunt and defense up. On attack, gain charge, fill speed bar by 30%. So a lot of the Brotherhood has that, like Pyro, I think. Juggernaut has that. There's several of the characters have that. So when you attack him, he's going to fill his speed bar. Then it clears the taunt. But he gets this charge, so this pops off right here. It's kind of cool, right? I just think it's pretty cool. I like I think it's fun. I think the AI will play it correctly also on defense. So when he gains speed bar, then clear taunt. At the end of this character's turn, hello, how are you doing? I know you're hungry. You'll get fed here soon. That is Luke. He's hungry. His feeding time here is in a couple minutes. At the end of this character's turn, if this character's health is greater than 80%, gain taunt and defense up for a maximum of 3 turns. While this character has taunt, gain 20% damage reduction. So basically, defense up will stack with this, and deflect will stack with it also. Think about that, man. You can get damage reduction, deflect, and defense up. He's not going to be taking a lot of damage. 100% chance to counterattack. In raids, when an astonishing X-Men ally drops below 50% health, gain taunt and defense up. That's actually, I wish that would happen always. And then in raids, if this character has offense, gain 20% damage. So let's talk about the importance of this team. It's going to be a raid team, and it's going to be primarily used for the way that the raid, the new raid that's coming out called Doom, because basically in the game right now, Ultimus was defeated and Doom is going to be the main villain. And this new Doom raid, might as well just call it Ultimus 8.0. It's going to be replacing Ultimus 7.5, and they said it's going to come out probably late February. Let's talk about that. There's the video. Doom raids. Now, I do kind of like the way this is. Basically, each lane, you'll have Bio, Skill, Tech, Mystic, Mutant in the lane. But the order that you get them is going to change depending on the lane. So the lane assignments are going to be based on when you want to face and use when you want to use your Mystics. Let's say your Mystic. They explain that. Each lane will start at a different point in the order. So, for example, if you have a weaker mutant team, you could take the lane that starts with Bio and not have to use a mutant team until the end of the lane. So that's cool, right? It gives us some flexibility. So, you can, if you have strong Bio, you can do that later on in the raid. All right, I like the idea. And Doom raids will be more challenging than Ultimus 7 and will feature enemies equipped with ISO. Fine. You'll be able to preview the ISO 8 classes on the list of enemies from each node prior to battle. And so basically they're retitling the Ultimus raid keys to the Ultimate raid key, and it's going to use the same energy as the Ultimus keys. Basically, this is just Ultimus 8.0, which is fine. It's real straightforward. Okay, so it said February. I think in the Strike Time video they said end of February, and then we've got a preview of the map right there. It says work in progress. So character availability update. And this is going to relate to Stature and Yellow Jacket, Cosmic 1.9, Doom 3.6. They don't say when that is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the first Wednesday of February, frankly. No information on that yet. And then, of course, Ghost is in the War Store. I personally have seen Ghost in the War Store. Some people in chat were saying they hadn't seen Ghost yet, but that is true. Returning Legendary Event, Nick Fury. No word on Nick Fury going into the permanent legendary status, kind of like Iron Man. A lot of people have been speculating on that. Blitzes, we're going to have Kitty Pryde and Black Panther. We've got a lot of bonus events on Monday. We're going to have the Phoenix event, so we've got some double drops for the Villain Mystic controllers to help you get Phoenix a little bit easier. Don't forget, 2 times 0 is still 0. Then we're going to have a double drop shield event, and then also some aim. That's it. I'm pretty hyped about it. And then the only thing that was worth of note is White Tiger showing up in the Strike Time video. I'm pretty enthusiastic about the kit. I got to tell you, Blind on Basic from Jubilee seems pretty cool overall. I can't wait to play the team. I can't wait to see all this new stuff. That's all I got to say. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye. Doom 1. Fine. It's called Doom 1. I don't know what to call it. Ultimus 8.